Hi, I'm Cyaneink and this is Sketchbook Tour number 8. This is my most recent completed sketchbook. I started this on February 1st and completed this 27th of February. And as you can see, I made a little typo here. As always, I have my information here and this return reward in Finnish and in English and some washi tape. And I made a thing that I usually don't do. I didn't leave the first page blank. I just started drawing some portrait and some quick study of male anatomy. This is a same type of sketchbook that I had before. This is just a bigger size. It scans on 180 artbook, I think. Here are the sketch. I like how this turned out. I use my black brush pen. It's smudged a bit of here. These I made with charcoal pencil, and I use this flap to protect these sketches. If I don't put these flaps on, they just make a huge mess. More charcoal things. I really like how this neck turned out. At this sketchbook I tried to study a little bit more human anatomy, like neck and how to connect head to the rest of the body. And here I just try to learn how to shade head. And as you can see, it's more like sketches and not so much about finished pieces. Also, I drew my mannequin a lot. This is one of my favorite sketches in the sketchbook. I got new ink that is called Pelikan Edelstein Amethyst, and I use it here. And then I try to draw my hands. I still don't draw hands, but I really want to learn how to draw them. I just make these sketches of that mannequin. I pose it in different ways, and this is like fan art from Pokemons, but to give them my own twist. Some jellyfishes. These, and there I try to do different kind of textures with a pen, but I didn't get finish it up. These are made from photo references. I tried to study to draw a whole figure because I haven't drawn them much. I'm trying to draw clothing and heads. Here I tried different style of shading, and then I make huge mess with my fountain pen because I accidentally shake it, and you should never shake fountain pen, especially if it's vintage one, because it's just made this huge mess. And it's one reason why this sketch looks like that, because it ink spilled all over it, and I tried to water it down. Here are bunnies. You have maybe seen these in my casual sketching Fridays. Tigers and little hamsters. More heads. This I was trying to use Cyaneink watercolors with the horrible little brush, and it was horrible. I didn't like it at all. Oh, some nice calligraphy with really positive sentences. Yeah, these are the spoilers. My upcoming video about where I redraw my childhood drawings. And this sketchbook I tried to do more studies, like here I just studied how the snake head should look like and made several drawings of snake heads just to like reinforce the memory thing, because if I draw them only once I wouldn't remember that much. More portraits. And as you can see, I really started to trying to draw this neck thing. Here I planned how my watercolor watches should look like. I really like how this turned out. I think I used my technical drawing pen, maybe. More those mannequins. And here I just try to find a replacement for my favorite graphite pencil, because I can't get it anymore, so I try to find something similar. And this Faber-Castell H-Lit looks like it. Some random hamsters and bunny. If you wonder, I have a hamster and bunny. That's why I like to draw them. This rose that I draw some time ago with Senneliers and my French dog and the dog toy. Here I did some calligraphy with brush pen. This is halfway point. I usually when I got new sketchbook, I look for halfway, which is the exactly halfway, and write it down, because then I know when I reach this page that how long I have been, how long it would take me to fill the whole sketchbook that page. Also, I like how this turned out. Here I try to draw the Vorkens. I play World of Warcraft with Vorken, and I really want to do a portrait of my main character, but I can't draw Vorkens. They are really hard to draw, and I don't usually draw anything else but humans, so I have to practice with that. Then I draw some dogs and more Vorkens. Some profiting. Here I was testing my watercolors. And this page I used watercolors. I think I used really cheap ones here, and then drew these lines with fountain pen. But this time I got my brush pens from Tiger, and I really like it those, so I use them a lot. Random things for my table, and these are sketch from about Lunamuts, because at this time I got idea for one of my paintings, so I try to sketch those. More heads. This is something really random, and it's trying to fall apart. More Lunamuts. I try to mix them color and write here what I mix and what I get, because it's really easy to forget what you mix when you do certain colors. More sketches and some writing. I really like to write lyrics in my sketchbook, and this is Jason Status Time. And this guy I drew with my technical drawing pen, and I didn't lift my pencil from paper. I just drew the continuous line. I really like how this looks. More sketches. Here I try to use Cretacolor Nero, which is some kind of charcoal pencil to with fountain pens, and I really like how it looks. Here I draw with pastel pencil. This is draw with markers. I have grey colored markers, so I tried to use them. Again, practicing calligraphy. I think I will write these with flex pen. So like flexible fountain pen nib. More sketches. And more sketches. This is, I really usually don't do pencil sketches, but when I did this I was in cafeteria and I didn't have my fountain pens with me, so I didn't finish this drawing with pencil. This is my sketch for my most recent painting. I have almost finished it up, but that was the initial sketch. More portraits. I really learn how the shadows work on face. I got my first washi tapes here. And then I draw some really things. More sketches for painting. When I usually do paintings, I try to do multiple sketches that if I get better idea, I can use that because the first idea isn't always the better idea. This is fan art about Link. I think I colored this with Stabilos because I don't have that colored fountain pens. Here I covered some horrible drawing. And decided to use my craft paper because it's really nice to sometimes use colored paper. Some really random things, and here I just wiped my brush on paper and try to draw something. Some little life drawings when I was waiting my food. Here I try to study how people look when they play violin, because I really want to do this kind of painting, but I don't know anatomy enough that I could do that. And here I also tried to different style to do line art. Some failed self-portrait, TV. And at this point I tried to do different kind of faces, and then random face with hamsters. Here I tried to draw some hands, because I have the idea for painting, but then it includes hand and I can draw them. Some random pencil sketches. Now this is one like original character, one of my novels. More novel character. Here I tried to use my I'm not sure what. I think I tried to use inks, acrylic inks, and then I noticed that I can't really mix skin tone with them, and then this turned out horrible and I didn't finish it up. More sketches. This is also a sketch for my painting. And this page I used oil paint, and you can use oil paint on paper, but I gestured these photo pages beforehand, and then I applied oil colors over the top, and it was really not a smart move because these smell a little bit and they are still a little sticky. But also draw much because it's my most recent painting subject, so I really want to practice to drawing them. And while this last page was drying, I drew my craft paper and then tape them just here. More hands, and this time I really got to draw hands. I watched like million tutorials, tried to use my own hand as a reference, and the results weren't that good. I still can draw hands. Some live drawings. This is watercolor painting, and I don't know what was my idea. Maybe I think I tried to use my new brush in this page just to get feel how it works. Here I did sketch with eye because my like painting that I'm doing, the eye didn't look right, so I tried here what it should look like. Here I tried to mouth, lips, because I struggle with them. And here is drawing made with gouache, because watercolors aren't opaque enough. I use gouache in this page. And this is last page. I guess with this also because I was going to use this for oil colors, but then I just think that I wouldn't do that. That was the sketchbook. This is 160 pages, so it means that I did like 6 pages in a day. Well, thanks for watching, and if you like this, please share and subscribe and things like that. I made 3 videos a week, and see you on Friday. Bye!